Hello. I was just doing some ghostly noises. Hope you guys did not hear anything. I just tested my fucking video camera and it's still not working. Motherfucker, why does it do it? Why does it do it like this? Why does it hate me? But hello, fortune cookie. Hello Beta with your StarCraft today. Hello Kupo. Latella Omega lol. And just only a tiny bit Latella. Hello Sign. To you too, Alamy. What's up, my boys and my girls? Hopefully somewhere in there. Well, I don't really want to be using my telepathy, you know. So I'm just gonna shut myself. abracadabra or whatever, and where is it? Like it's like it sees my face moving, but it's like no. What is that shit issue? Why does this do? Wait, is it because it's so dark? Like I even turned on the light. Well, like no, you don't have a face. Your chin is extending beyond belief. Oh my god, it's so bad today. I think it's because it's getting darker and darker sooner than later. And I also need to... Oh, I thought she muted. No. Finally, a stream I managed to hop in. Doing good, Plum. How about you? That's good to hear. Equip your face. Oh, I thought she muted. I did not mute. I think Crimson Chinella. What does that mean, Crimson? Is this like a JoJo reference? Why does it feel like a JoJo reference? I need my eardrops. No, eye drops. Why am I so all over the place? Why do I not actually put my eye drops in my workplace? Google Crimson Chin. Now I'm terrified. Oi. Don't be spoiling. I hate it when like game trailers literally spoil everything. Crimson Chin. Oh, that guy! I remember him. Oh, that guy. Okay, low-key, my chin did look like that in the... My eyeglasses wallet thingamabobby. Crazy. Why are you putting eye drops in your ears? That's what my doctor told me to do. No, I just need to make my eyes moist because they're lacking in moisture. But I keep forgetting to put them in my eyes at work. So now I feel dry. I hate it. Oh my god. Okay, I'll put in another drop in one eye. It is so cold at my apartment though. It's like the temperature dropped really fast and like it's not gotten better from the time my sister and my mother were here and they made it a fridge in my apartment, which is awful. I hate them for that. Oh shit. Come back, my controller. Why did you do this to me? Why? Nanda. But yeah. Have you guys done anything cool? Anything new? I have not done shit that I wanted to do while I'm not streaming this week. I have been a loserella. Loserella? Loserella, yes. Loserella is the correct name. I could have been a better Ella, but I chose to be a loserella. That's all. Put some clothes on, harlot. What do you mean? I have tights. I have slippers. I have like a thinner, long top with like a hoodie, like a really warm hoodie on top. And I decided to wash my like very, very like warm Avril Lavigne skeleton jumper, which is like very, very warm. So I hope that washes out and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready for the harsh winters. Procrastinator Ella, that is also true. I have these ideas, but I lack motivation to fulfill them. It is so awful. I hate it. I hate myself sometimes. But whatever. Okay. I do need some salt in me. Even though, like, I did get dinner before. Did some introspection a few days ago. That aside, not much. Mostly college stuff. Ooh, introspection. Anything you want to talk about? I'm curious. What are you introspecting on? I have motivation but lack ideas. Alamy! Can we morph our brains together? So I got the ideas and you can get the motivation, and boom chakalaka, we can do this, Alamy. We can make this work. But don't tell Beta, otherwise he's gonna be like, ah yes, I can get Plum and Alamy to go and play StarCraft with him. Okay, what we got here? First is a map. It says floor B. Wait. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. Can you say bow chicka wow wow for the fans? Bow chicka wow wow. In a stupid way. Bow chicka wow wow. Are you happy, John? Are you happy? For the next bow chicka wow wow, I'm gonna have to like make you pay for them, you know? And then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's keep going. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's the key card. Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. And these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. Looks like they goes too, just like with the sun card. Astute observation, Dio. Can't wait for him to stab us in our backs. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to one. She's paywalling the catchphrase. I need to earn a living somehow, Alamy. I have to do this. Do you want me to paywall them on OnlyFans? No, I'm just gonna paywall them on Patreon. Or what was it called? Cameo? I don't know how to cameo pronounce it. Cool, sure, fine. Next up, we've got a notebook. I love how they're just avoiding like picking up the bottle that says Exalavir. Anything interesting? Fansly. Fansly? What do you mean Fansly? I can't read any of these. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. I'm stupid. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? BGM? BGM? What are you talking about? There's no BGM in my world. What do you mean? Never. No BGMs other than the game. It was part of the game. You can't prove me wrong. Looks like 2 more things. Finally, they took the Exalavir. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? Are we all like dyslexic or something? A-X-E-L-A-V-I-R. Axlever? Clover, that's a bit close to home from 999. Let's not get excited about axes and levers. Wait, didn't Luna say something about an Axelavir? Nonary! You're right. This is it. This is Exalavir. It's the cure for Radical 6. Lean obtained. Oh yeah, do the office workers here have boosts? Like boost talks with their manager about your KPIs? I'm just curious. Because I fucking hate dog. I had one of mine. It was meant to be like the middle checkup, but this is like my first time. So I had to figure out my goals, and I hate it. Just let me work. I will have results and success regardless of my goals. I want the money. I will do the job. God damn it. It's like so silly sometimes in my opinion. Because like after a while when you learn things a lot more and then there's nothing to learn, you have to suddenly like put on like these big goals like, yes, I will be master black belt in lean. Generally they have a master black belt And my CEO is like a black belt, but she's still not a master black belt, so I don't know. Must be really like hard. You have to like, I don't know, destroy other lean black belters in like a battle royale, and you have to kill like 1,000 black belt leaners or something. Seesaw. Let me see that later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to work. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You know, let's go. Oh shit, my glasses. I dropped my glasses. Glasses box on the floor with the glasses in. Shit, I don't know that. I low-key thought I had the glasses on, but then I realized I was struggling reading on the PC. I was feeling the pressure in my eyeballs. Yeah, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Should we check the files, the golden files we've gotten so far? I'm not sure. Are they gonna be like a research journal? Okay, we don't even see secret. So Perla Beta. Okay. So this is from the infirmary. You know, noticing behaviors I wasn't aware of. Not being clingy to people. Let things go on friendships that fell out. To paraphrase, when your friends is making a mistake, don't correct them. That kind of stuff. Ah, okay. It was very productive. I feel like I don't have to carry such a heavy weight anymore. Not feeling guilty either if something happens to people that don't want to hear it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Sign. That's good for you. That's good for your mental health. I had to do this once too, well, a couple of times, because I made the same fucking mistake all the time. Pretty much similar to that, honestly. But okay, let's read the secret files. One of the drugs used by the Nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful anesthetic. It is the first drug injected when a participant breaks one of the rules. This drug also appeared in Versus Last Reward's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. It was created by Mr. H, who was the president of Krill Pharmaceuticals, aka Hongo from 999, and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can also be aerosolized and used as anesthetic or knockout gas. Relatable, zero escape time. Tubocurarine. I really like the word tubocurarine, and sometimes I just like bring it out like a nerd, just to be like, yeah, I'm smart, I know what tubocurarine is. One of the drugs used by the Nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful muscle relaxant. Muscle relaxant. And this is the second drug injected by the bracelets if a rule is broken. The tubocurarine is injected 9 minutes after the Soperl beta. After the beta plays StarCraft, you get tubocurarine. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning, and the body perishes from lack of oxygen. Tubocurarine is a component in some of the poisons used by indigenous populations in South America, who tip their arrows with poison when hunting. It can be counter-reacted with a cholinesterase inhibitor. Cholinesterase inhibitor. That's how you say it, but it's not clear if the Nonary game facility has any of this antidote available. They should have asked the homie for advice. They didn't, and this is what happens. That's true. That's true, honestly. Tubocurarine, when sluggish Hertarine walks into the room. Oh my god. Acronym for the Automatic Diagnosis and Analysis Machine, ADAM. This device uses nuclear magnetic resonance image to examine and diagnose anyone put into it. It's similar to the MRI machines you might find in modern-day hospitals, only much smaller and more efficient. An advanced computer built into the device can automatically diagnose most issues and ailments. If the subject of diagnosis is already deceased, an Adam can perform a virtual autopsy to determine the cause of death. If they had asked, the results would have been more hilarious, still strong, but hilarious. True. Goodness. Oh wait, I should switch my chat to live chat so I actually see what happens fully. So I don't have to check elements that like nobody's like blocked out or something. Newspaper excerpts. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. This is like me feeling right now, like I go on the bus and I hear all those like very like, you know, those, I'm not sure if you would say throaty, but like you can hear there's something icky and sticky in their throat and they're like coughing their guts out without putting their fucking elbow in front of their freaking mouth, and they're just like coughing everywhere. They're coughing in my face, they're coughing on my back, and soon plum, I don't know, get the vids. I don't want the vids. I don't want the 19 vids. I just wanna be chilling, you know? Chilling like a villain. Or whatever the Zoomers say. Lewd authorities, what do you mean? Hello Simon, it's good to see you too. Hope you're doing good. It's COVID too. It literally is. It literally is like I got a call to get back to me about an appointment I have on Tuesday, and they're like, they were giving me the COVID spiel. They're like, you must have a specific distance from one another in the facility. If you have any coffees, don't even dare to come over here and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, wild. Pandemic. Oi, 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 oi. Work, controller, work. When an epidemic spreads beyond a certain area, it becomes a pandemic. Some historical pandemics include cholera, typhoid fever, fever, tuberculosis. Oh, that's what I had. Look, guys, I had that. I had that 21 years ago. Dang, I'm a dinosaur. The Black Plague and smallpox. Certain influenza outbreaks have also reached pandemic or near pandemic levels of infection in Spain in 1918. An influenza outbreak was said to have caused 40 to 50 million deaths. They're discriminating against coffee? Yes, they are. They don't like coffee. Pandemics when bidemics walk into their room. God damn it, John. Radical 6, a powerful virus whose worldwide spread is an integral part of the story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game and find out. Thank you, Uchikoshi! Injection gun, a powerful syringe that uses easily swappable vials. Wow. Knowledge. Okay, let's check the golem stuff. It was from the golem room. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklores. Golems are made from clay and will obey any orders given to them by their creators without question, although they tend to take instructions very literally. A golem is created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and writing the Hebrew word emet, aka truth, on the golem's forehead. Erasing the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. Okay. Oh no, the conservative streamer is talking about Jewish folklore. Wait, the conservatives don't like Jewish? But like, I like the Jewish, they're cool. Shit, I have to change sides. I gotta change sides again. No. Oh my god. Golem. One of the golems found in a Nonary game facility. He is discovered lying on the maintenance table in the golem bay. His product ID is GTMCMGOLM. He asked to be referred to by the last bit, which is of course Golem. Much to his surprise, this ends up being pronounced like Golem. Anyways, on a side note, GTMCMGOLM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model NOGOLM. Damn, that's a pretty big operation. Chinese room. The Chinese room is a thought experiment developed by American philosopher John Searle. I don't know, to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself is explained in more depth in the game, but the general idea behind it is to pose the question: do intelligent responses indicate actual understanding? Searle contests that a computer could be a program to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not actually understand what it was saying. Of course, this raises a question: how can we know that human minds are not in a sense Chinese rooms? Can we really say that we understand the things we say, or are we just simulating understanding? That's true. That's what I do all the time. If you think I understand, most times I'm faking it. A member of Congress blamed the California wildfires on Jewish space lasers. What? What if you walked into a room but it was Chinese? I'd walk out, not because of racism, but it's because, I don't know. Actually, I just stay. I'm fine. I'm fine with the Chinese room. Turing test. The Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. First developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. The test has 3 participants: a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. The judge engages in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. When Fi mentions that perhaps she and her companions have been captured to perform a test, she is referring to the Turing test. Okay. Flamel walks into a Chinese restaurant, she walks out. I'd probably walk out because there's probably nothing I could eat. Like, I wonder, did the Chinese make stuff with lactose? Because Latvians hate me. They make everything with lactose. Chinese room idea by an American, literally, because like it's about the Chinese language and like how this lady was just like putting back the responses she found in the books in her like captivated room where she was being held captive. Oh my god, captivating room where she was held captive. She found a Chinese dictionary or like phrase book and she just like responded on papers in Chinese, and they're like, oh my god, this woman's Chinese. What is the crime? Enjoying a meal? Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal. Gosh, I remember when I had to like people made me play out that meme. Supplementary AB rules. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Non-voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. That's the man who got me by the penis. Yes, I remember that. You made me do that on stream before. Like, that was a stream ending at one point. And then I have to be exclaiming. And that was like literally when I was living with my parents and they were in the other room. And I'm like, the man got me by the penis. And like penis is literally the same thing in Latvian, but like a different pronunciation. This is a democracy manifest. An acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor electronic machine. Golems are robots developed and sold by an American corporation called Hephaestus Systems. Oh my god! Hephaestus! I literally... Wait, I do have Hephaestus. Yes! It literally, like me and John, not based on this game, but like me and John have like a creative server that we literally have not used in ages called Hephaestus Trigger or whatever. I'm like, it's killing me. I've been influenced by this game so much by accident, I didn't even know. Some of the units in this facility, however, have had their software significantly enhanced by Zero Senior. A portion of them have also been given ABT, created by Zero Senior. Incidentally, ABT is a short for Artificial Biological Tissue. They have tissue? Goodness. The gist of Golem, so what shambling explanation is that the center of the thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of Golem, the self literally resides in the mainframe and operated the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could exist this way, he theorized what would prevent humans from doing the same. If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there actually any such thing as free will? Plan parents when they hear a man being got by the penis. That's actually so cute, Alamy. I didn't think you would get the word dranchib. That's actually so funny. She has contracted Hephaestus. God damn it, John. How dare you? How dare you? I wish I have, because... Oh, AB game. Oh, this is from... Oh my god, there's two? I guess that's like the... Oh my god, there's even more. Okay, guys, we're gonna move a bit further, and then we're gonna have like a little break where I read more of the secret files. Because honestly, my... I wouldn't say my voice hurts, but like my nose hurts for some reason. I don't know. Hashtag free will. Hello, Void. How are you? How are you? Honestly, I'm still surprised y'all are here. After last stream, I'm like dying. I'm like, will everyone just unsub and just like I'll be streamer with one viewer, aka John. Secret PhD, what do you mean? Hephaestus, the god of metalwork. Yes, that's the god. What do you mean, Void? What are you? The lock for the door, right? Now, you guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Just get it over with, motherfucker. No, last stream was the best. What do you mean? Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I was like... At the stream, I'm like, hee, this is great. After the stream, I'm like, oh shit, is anyone even gonna come back after that? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But now I'm like, how do I compete with the last stream's chaos? 3, 2, 1, lift off. Oh yeah, wait, shit. Oh yeah, my washing machine's going on.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Yeah, hold on a minute while I open this pack of crisps. Let me... Wait, today is Friday, right? Oh shit. From excitement, I just like tapped out of the game. I just wanted to check the calendar. Tomorrow is Saturday. So I retranslated Turnote Ranchiba back to English. Okay, what did it say? Like, what was the original sentence? And then what did it translate it to English? I'm curious, I'm curious. Remember the time you lied about streaming Dragon Age next week? That was last week. I don't know about anything. I was gonna stream Dragon Age if we were gonna do 3 streams, but then I decided only 2 streams. What, are we not allowed to ask questions anymore? You were just asking questions after all. Exactly! Exactly! I feel like I had another problematic question today, but I forgot about it, honestly. Guys, I think Lamb's going through a car wash. What do you mean? No. The frick is going on over there? There is a mess going on there. So it's kind of like It's really hard to explain the word drankib, but it's like something sus, because like not many people actually use it. They usually use it like as an insult, like drankis. Or like it's like usually it's meant to be like when you say that an item is not useful or it's like damaged or like it's useless or whatever. Or like there's also a slap drankis, which is like very bad weather, which is like there's snow but it's wet, so it's like it's not like solid snowing to like keep it like snowy on the floor. It's just gonna be wet and everything's just like mush and it's awful. We call it like slap drankis. And also we call people drankis to be like I wouldn't say it's as heavy as bastard, but it's like pretty heavy. Not really heavy actually. I feel like there's heavier word than drankis. I think drankis is kind of like a cute way to be mad, but like it's kind of serious still. It's like between cute and serious. Because like when you say drankis, you just mean it from the heart. You fucking hate this motherfucker. So you're calling people a mess? Sometimes. I call myself a hot mess. And then John says I'm too crazy to be a hot mess, so he called me a sexy catastrophe. Because I'm a level above a hot mess. But yeah. But honestly, I would say drankis is like piece of shit. The most like closest thing. Oh shit, I have Coca-Cola in a can. Yesterday I'm like, I have not drank anything from a can in so long. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And I wanted to drink it yesterday, but like, did not happen because I forgot about it. And today I remembered. So yes, Coca-Cola to you guys. Cheers. Or as Norwegians would say, skål. Ugh, all that sugar in me. I've not had Coca-Cola in so long. It's been like freaking years, honestly. I don't think I've had Coca-Cola for years. Jet zoke ik Fortnite und drink Cola. Yippee! What is this? What is this? Is this German? Na zdrowie. Oh my god, I am so happy. Me and my Ukrainian coworker did not have the mochi date this week, but I did ask her about it. She was having a manicure on that day, and then we're like thinking, okay, maybe 2nd October, but I'm like in my brain, like maybe I can like move it to like a weekend or something, because I'm like, October is gonna be when I'm streaming hard, man. I can't wince out on October 2nd, the beginning, when it's gonna start, you know, all the streamathons.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check.
Stream the mochi date. Goodness. I'm pretty sure I have told her I stream, but I made it like a little thing, like, oh, I stream once in a while, not that much. It's just like some silly streams as a hobby. Well, I just stream kind of like every week. Dear list the flavors. I don't think I can do that, man. They're expensive. They're like expensive as heck. Maybe she'll fall in love with you after all the dates and rethink her homophobia. I don't think she will. She has a boyfriend and she's playing Minecraft with him right now. And she wants me to join. And I'm like, oh my god. I really need to recruit some of my coworkers for this, so I'm not the third wheel here. Beautiful cat with homophobia. Just a tiny bit. I would say tiny bit, but I remember we went on the hike. I don't remember who started talking about the Last of Us TV show. And she said like that it was a good show, but that one episode about the gay guys. But then I heard from someone that like apparently it was like very, very like well known that they were gay from the start. So like there was like no surprise for most people. So I'm like, maybe they just don't see the gay unless it's told to them very obviously. or something. I don't know. I should watch The Last of Us. But like the thing is, for me, it's like the actor choices are not my like thing that they did for it. Like, I don't know why they went with such actor choices, honestly. Gay everywhere. Kinda is gay everywhere these days. Oh, also, remember the two coworkers from my Norwegian group who were like totally homophobic? And to me, it's the funniest thing because they're like, oh my god, gays suck. Gays are blah blah blah. Gays are bad and whatever. And that they can't morally accept them or whatever. And yeah, and I'm just working. I'm like at the very end of the office, and in between the office we have like two sides, two long sides, and in the middle there's like a bunch of these like little rooms you can go into, like one-on-one rooms with like glass doors. And I see these guys come at the end and go in the middle, like meeting rooms, and I'm just watching them, and they're like, Loki so close, and they're like, hee hee, ha ha, with each other and bumping each other with the elbow. And like, I'm like, y'all are against the gays when you're being gayer than any gay person I know. I don't know. I look at that and I'm like, BL. I can see BL. It's so funny to me that like the people who do that are the ones who are like gay bad. It's so funny to me. What's wrong with Pedro Pascal? To be fair, wasn't Pedro Pascal in Fantastic Four also? He's not giving me the rugged kind of man vibes, you know? Raccoon. They were 100% known gay in the game. They just weren't in focus in the show. They had a whole episode. Ah, okay. They don't know I'm shipping them. Yeah, they don't know I'm shipping them. I'm pretty sure half of the office ships them because I heard from another coworker that he keeps getting asked about them, and people are like, "Are they gay?" He has to say no. He is Mr. Fantastic Four. Yeah, like I don't know. He does not give me the vibe. I don't know why. He's just one of the actors that I don't really like. Because of, no, I wouldn't say because of how they look, but like the vibe they give me. Same as like that Christian no, in the American Psycho. The only role I liked him was in the American Psycho because I low-key just felt like, yeah, he is the American Psycho, you know? Same as like I don't like Brad Pitt because like Brad Pitt's like, hee I always get the woman. I'm so luscious and sexy and whatever. You gotta believe that I'm the hottest man alive. And I'm like, no, you're not. Christian Bale. Yeah, Bale. That guy. I don't know, just some actors give me not the good vibe. But I did like Brad Pitt in the Fight Club. God damn it, my controller not working.
One of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Dio, you're smart. Or maybe like perceptive and interesting. Christian Bale when Jewish Stay walks into the room. What do you mean?
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. I ain't no scientist. Look at the side here. There's a name or something. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Okay, like Clover supposedly works for like a government secret security agency kind of thing. They've been hinting at that with Alice and Clover, but like Clover is giving such dumb bimbo vibes. It's like after Zero Escape 999 she caught COVID and she lost all her brain powers as she grew up and she just became a dumb pink bimbo. That's my freaking guess here. Brad Pitt does sort of end up playing the same guy, especially when he got old. Literally, he's like the old DILF that I don't really wanna DILF, and stuff like that. But like But he's always like hee hee. He always has that like look on the woman. He looks at the woman, it's like hee hee, and the woman's like, no, you're not gonna get me so easy. And then he looks at her again, and then they're just like crashing against the wall, and they're like just making babies or whatever. Brad Pitt when Chad Peak walks into the room. God damn it. So it's like a copy machine, okay.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows?
I would be unbearable in these situations. I would just be snacking on things. Oh shit, we're gonna have to be stuck with people in a room solving puzzles. I'm grabbing the snacks. I hope they offered me snacks.
Ice cream by the gallon?
Okay, I'll give you that, Clover. That was cute. Of course, this machine must be here so we can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that. In other words, an IG. Ah, gotcha.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Dio was caring about a helpless child. Very suspicious behavior if I do say so myself. He would never. He has no balls to care for a child. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah?
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
No?
I didn't really get a good look at it before.
Not a skill issue, sir.
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Accelavir?
It says so on the freaking paper. I know how to read, even though sometimes I may not seem like I know how to read, okay, buddy? Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. He's gonna take it. See, it's written right there on the label, Accelavir.
You really are an idiot.
He is.
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
Wow. What? I don't. The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
Please, buddy. You're just giving me the villain voice.
I'll even give it back to you later.
He's just giving me the villain voice. But his voice is so good for this character. I love Dio because of the voice actor. Because, like, the voice actor is so good. No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
He just gave me the perfect douchey vibes.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me?
That's horrible. You're using Quark's life as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
Tell me about them.
I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
Oh, no. Huh? I probably shouldn't have eaten this crisp because I just bite into it and I felt I tasted mold and I'm like, huh? And why did I keep chewing? Like, what the heck, Flam? What's wrong with you? Hey, have you watched any more Monster? Sadly, no. I kind of wanted to watch more, but I never found the time. But then I started other anime now. I restarted watching Naruto. And now I'm watching Demon Slayer. So much to watch. I think I need a mood for a monster when I'm like in the mood to watch something dark. Darker than black. What you munching on? Latvian crisps with dill flavor. It's like a brand called Adaju. I guess I can write it out. Wait. Adaju. That is our crisp brand. It's pretty nice. It's Liam O'Brien who plays Gaara from Naruto and Akihiko from Persona. No wonder! Akihiko from Persona 3 was like my big crush when I was a kid. Like 13, 16, somewhere around that. I remember Darkened and Black. I liked it. Actually, I watched it a bit as a kid, but I don't remember. Like, I think I dropped it for some reason, but I did enjoy it. He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear...
Did you play Final Fantasy 13? No, I have not. I'm not really a big Final Fantasy fan. I can't even remember which Final Fantasy for the PSP I played. It definitely was not 7, but I thought it was 7, but it might have been Final Fantasy 4. With like the little green child, lady girl. The green girl, little girl. Who got swallowed by like, I don't know, a sea monster, and she popped out like an 18-year-old woman, but she had lived her life in there because the time is different. But now, you know, she's legal now all of a sudden. Crazy world. Apparently the cast for Danganronpa is the same cast for Dr. Stone. That's kind of funny. He was Chaos in FF13 also, I think. Oh, Dr. Stone. It's pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, Dio. It's kind of interesting because for Dio, he does such a like bad boy voice. He's like, yeah, this guy is a piece of shit. But with Akihiko, he's so sweet. Now I feel like low-key, I got gaslit. It's like you get Akihiko when you first meet him, and when you like get in a relationship with him, he becomes Dio, and then you're gaslit to shit. Damn it. He's thought of it all.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
Thank you for explaining to us dummies.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'd like to big bitch slap you.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
I can promise you everything, but like what's it gonna be if I don't do it, huh? Fine, I promise.
Sigma!
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
Could we not just like whisper to Kay? Kay, hey buddy, can you hold down Dio while I go vote? Otherwise he's gonna kill me? Like, please. If I ally, I held my promise, and if Kay holds down Dio, it's not my problem, you know?
But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and... well, you know what happens.
This guy.
See you chumps later.
I'm not a chump, I'm Sigma, okay?
I'm looking forward to the next round.
He really wants me to die. With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh? I want my money back because I keep freaking tasting mold in there. Disappointment. I paid a bunch of money for this just to get like moldy flavored crisps. What the hell? I hate this. I hate this. Well, how dare they do this to my favorite crisp? Well, I guess that's like what I get for buying it in the tiny Remy. What's Champella to do? I don't know, man. Eat moldy crisps?
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
I know. I'll drop to -1 and that means I will get penalized.
but that means
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will. Quark will.
so you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. I'm a nice dude. Vote ally so you look like a big man in front of the cute girl. In all honesty, I was terrified. It's not mold, it's the fancy blue cheese flavor. No! My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. You know what? If I can't have my crisps, I'm gonna go get my halva I bought today. I thought I would be eating crisps, but apparently not, because I taste mold. So I don't know. Be right back. Oops. Oh my god. Very unladylike thing to say, but you know, when you like burp but not like burp like loudly, you keep it on the inside and it comes out through your nostrils, and then you taste the coke in your nose. That's what happened going for my halva. It was awful. Oh, what? Something about my job? Just checking something about my job. Don't expose your job's company flam. I guess there's like... okay. Okay, there's gonna be like some sort of HR week. Is Flam about to get fired live on stream? No. HR is on a weekend now. They don't work overtime. You know who works overtime on weekends? Freaking tester girls from my department. It's insane, actually. They work so hard. Upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. You can't be Giant Smack of the chips. They're sponsors. They have not sponsored me once yet. If they want me to sponsor them, they should not put mold spice in their freaking packs. This is the first time I actually had this. Like, I would understand if I got this, if I bought them on sale. But I bought them at full price. They were like $2.99. And I'm sad. I wanted those crisps with this Coke of can. Okay? I'm so sad. Adaju, Chipshi have disappointed me severely. And to be fair, recently I've had to work, like genuinely work all day. I low-key had to like stay a bit after work to finish up a case I was working on, because I'm like, oh my god. Like, these Swedish people are crazy. The whole work week, they barely send in anything. Okay, that's a lie. Yesterday, they sent in like 11 payments in one go. And I'm like, are you fucking nuts? But okay. But those took really fast, actually. Not for me. Like, I'm controlling now. So I just have to check everything's good after the person produces the payments. But that was good. And yeah. And now I just need to like communicate with banks and like other department people and clients and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, this is tough. This is tough. But to be fair, it would be funny if like one time in the future Adaju Chipshi sponsors me. That would be kind of cool. I hope they'd never find this clip. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I don't wait for Clover's response. To be fair, guys, what would you do in Sigma's situation? I feel like... Watch the mold flavor explode? Am I cursed? Or have my taste buds turned that I only taste mold now? So weird. Moldy chipsy sad. Yeah. Actually, we write it chipsy like this. Let me show. Cheap she. And this is plural. Well, singular chipsies. Chipsies. Why does my halva taste weird also? Leverage my impending death for a romance with Clover. Wow, 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 John. I feel like I would just like write a note. Like maybe write multiple notes. And just instruct people to like, you know, you guys go vote, and Kay just like holds down Dio. So he votes automatically ally, and Clover and Sigma vote ally, and boom chakalaka, everyone's alive. But yeah. And we would have to disarm Dio and remove Exdalavir. Shishi, that's the best I can do. You can do the half. You can do the half of the V on top of the letters. That's good enough in my book.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
When people write the letters, they sometimes do like make a little tiny line. They don't even do the V, which is kind of funny. I usually do the V on top of the letters.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Deal. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. And besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
This motherfucker. Imagine maybe it's the cola that's moldy, not my freaking crisps. Neither do I. I just like was born. They taught me this is normal. And I believed them. How do I check my Coke can if there's mold in there? Smells like Coke. I'm shining my phone flashlight in there, but I don't see anything. Coke doesn't go bad, but what if the can went bad? What then? What if the can is bad? Are you sure you're not the mold? How dare you? I may be old. But... Well, to be fair, mold does grow in moisture and I take 2 showers a day. So maybe I am the mold. I was the mold all along. I still need to figure out how to deal with this like freaking stubborn mold in my bathroom. Like some mold I can remove. Other stuff is in such awkward places in my shower that I'm like, why are you even molding? Like, why? What is wrong with you? But maybe I was the mold all along. Maybe I should spray myself with the mold spray, anti-mold spray.
I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Why is he so happy to kill me? Erg. I glance around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Spy. And of course Clover. Where's Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
Maybe get a dehumidifier. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe I could. What is wrong with my taste buds? I feel like it tastes mold still. It can't be that everything's moldy. It must be me. Did I eat something moldy today? It can't be. Because my dinner did not taste like mold. I know the salad I bought like 2 days ago was on sale, and I know they were like dying slowly, but I cut out the dying parts and just like cut up the like somewhat fresher parts for a salad, but they were still good. So what could it be causing it? Gosh darn it. I see.
Well, it's hard to say.
Shall I do a quick so-called piss break? It's not actually gonna be a piss break. It's just gonna be me putting my clothing on a radiator in my bathroom, so the jumper and towels can start drying. Someone isn't flossing. I floss. I'm flossing every day. Okay, Alamy, you got me. Yesterday I did not floss because I was sad. I'm like, oh my god. Just make it be. Let it be over. Just let it be over. Just end it. And I'm like, yeah, I just don't feel like flossing today. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's because I did not floss yesterday. It's gonna be sad, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna go put out my laundry on the towel warmer thingy jobbers. Okay, be right back. Not a plus break. Oops, wrong screen. Oops. Amateur streamer thing. What? Oh. Oh, okay. My stream elements went haywire a bit, it seems. Okay, my stream elements are catching up because I changed screens. What the heck? So wonderful. So wonderful. No flaws break. Pure gaming. So cold. I know I'm playing Silent Hill F. I need to speedrun it this week because Flam is gonna stream it. Is this like a warning for people? Speedrun it now! Speedrun it now before Flam starts playing it.
He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
Let's see, when was it expected for me to play it? I guess? Oh yeah, it's gonna be with 1st October. So you kinda need to speedrun it fast, John. Are you gonna go no life weekend? Just to stream, not stream it, but like run through it fast? No change then, huh?
Right. So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
I wish. I'm gonna buy that game for 70 euros and play it for Spooktober. No problem, I'll just ignore you for a week to focus on it. Why must I suffer? Are you not gonna come watch my Flynn stream on the 30th September? Like, it's gonna be a later stream than usual because I have to go to my doctor's. And after that, I'm just gonna probably get home. Probably do like a stream from like 8 p.m. my time for like an hour because we're gonna try to get my husbando and his weapon if I can. So it's gonna be a short stream. I just want to show you guys my streamer luck. Race him. You're doing a Fred Flintstone stream. No, I mean Genshin Impact Flints. The Fae Man. The Russian Fae Man.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Yes, there was.
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here.
Maybe the Coca-Cola makes the things taste weird. Because I take a bite of the halva, it tastes good. I take a drink of Coca-Cola and then it tastes like mold. Or like dirt. Does Coca-Cola taste like dirt? When I drink it individually, it's not bad. Kinda. Now I kind of feel like I taste the dirt in the back of my throat. It kinda does, okay. Because it does like taste dirty. It tastes like I'm drinking liquid dirt from like a flower pot or something. I don't know, man. Is it meant to taste like this? I mean, it changes taste kinda. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop drinking the Coca-Cola because it's low-key sus, even though I'm like halfway through. I'll just enjoy my halwa and some water. Like a bozo. Ugh. I used to like Coca-Cola, man. Actually, I discovered something interesting. That apparently, like, UK and Ireland did not have the blue Fanta. Did you guys not have the blue Fanta? Like the blue Fanta what was it called? Blue Fanta. Shokata. Yeah, blue Fanta. Because it was like with elderflower and lemon. It was so good. And like I saw this like spooky.lv, a Latvian like kind of troll site. I would call it like, it's not really per se the same as Reddit or 4chan of Latvia, but like it's kind of similar-ish, like kind of like people post their things and people comment on them. And there was like one person today I found, they're like, what happened to the blue Fanta? And I'm like, what do you mean? I feel like I've seen it yesterday, but then I go to the store and it's not there, and I'm like, did I Mandela effect just because I read this post or something? I've never seen the blue one. What? Who is the mysterious blue Fanta? What do you mean you guys don't have blue Fanta? This is insane to me. Blue.
Anyone have any idea what's going on?
Derma. This is because of Brave. Read the manual, dipshit. God damn it. Okay, let's see. BS2. Where are you? Where is? Yeah. Oh, Saudi. That's a way to go. See? Blue Fanta. Like, are you telling me guys you don't have blue Fanta? Shokata. Our blue Fanta is raspberry flavor. What do you mean? Shokata. Oh, what's that? Fanta Shokata. Yeah, Shokata. It is so good. Other than being a month old, it was good. Yeah, I really like the Shokata. But now I can't find it because of that one dude from the Latvian thing. Okay, you guys have berry. But like, yeah, we had like the citrusy one called Shokata. 0 sugar Shokata. But like, it was elderflower and lemon. It was so good. So good. I miss it. I've only ever seen the orange one. Isn't there like a yellow one? Actually, wasn't there like literally one Fanta that looks like piss? Or was that a different drink? Because I remember I saw one of my Norwegian coworkers having like a Fanta bottle, and it just genuinely looked like urine, and I'm like, why are you drinking piss? And he just laughs and he's like, I thought of the same thing and that's why I bought it. I'm like, okay, no judging pee fetishists here. Maybe just a little bit, I don't know. You do what you do, buddy. That's pineapple. Ah, okay. But because it's like the pee one, it looks like literally so clear.
I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering.
Pistol the fart smell. No, I refuse. My eyes flicked the deal for a moment. No, nothing. Besides me, Chloe, blah blah. So how did it go with you? Find anything interesting? I only shook her head. With a unison of movement, it's almost like choreographed. Alison K shrugged. That's not a healthy color for piss to be, that is true. That is true. But definitely, it genuinely has looked like some type of urine, honestly. It was funny.
We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
I remember someone was arguing with me that the color of your pee can't be like clear, as in like non-yellow. because that's bad for you. And I'm like, it just means you're hydrated. If you don't have yellow in your pee, it just means you're hydrated, man. And he's like, no, that's unhealthy. And I'm like, my doctors have said it's good for you. Other people who are healthy know it's good for you, man. But he's like, no, no.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
They're gonna gossip.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice K and Tenmyoji found.
Oh yeah, it's not bad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you have like non-yellow pee, it's pretty healthy for you. It just means you're hydrated enough.
Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
This little bitch. Gah. What a bastard. It's both. What do you mean it's both?
Then I shall take you there.
Okay, go kill him.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Oh, So you need electrolytes too, okay. I guess maybe I should get the sports drinks with the electrolytes, because I've not been drinking those. Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
Electrolytes are what plants crave. Do I look like a plantella? Does that mean I should spray my plants with the electrolyte drinks, the sports drinks? Do they want my sports drinks that I have not purchased yet? She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Leo and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Go on, Fi. Find my abuser. You can probably smell it. Something's wrong. Okay then. Guess which we should be going to.
Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. You wouldn't tell me anything about the lab, except that you found a journal with his words. Some sort of bullshit language. You said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec. I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Fi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
I feel you, Fi. I feel you. So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
She has a point. She has a point.
This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today.
That is true.
It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that.
Conjunctions I hated, but many languages I know have the conjunctions.
But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Fi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait, I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Rush me? This is gonna take a minute.
This is me reading Norwegian news, trying to up my Norwegian skills. So many dots.
Alright, I think I got it.
When I stopped drinking the Coke, my halva did not taste like freaking mold.
It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Oh, what? Why are they talking about that?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a one-to-one basis with regards of time, radical 6 reduces this to 1 squared 1/6. I don't know how to read these things in English. Or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Okay. Can someone tell me how to say it in English, like the weird squiggly Y with the long ending leg? It's like a Y waving high. I'm just like curious, what is it in English? Therefore, when square root. Oh, it's a square root. Okay, okay, that makes actually sense because in Latvian it's kvadratsakne. So yeah. Oh, radical. Yeah, it's a radical. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds or square root 6 seconds have passed outside. Radical 6 when moderate 7 walks into this room. Oh my god. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. This is why the virus has been termed radical 6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Finally, they're speaking my language, the basic bitch language that I understand. Those infected by radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Are we all just radical 6 these days? Is that why everyone's like so all like, oh my god, I want to self-delete myself all the time? How many generations back are you allowed to be offended? I think you just can go forever. You can get offended over anything, Alamy. Actually, me and John were talking a bit about the Nazi stuff today. How, like, people these days just use Hitler and just calling people Nazi for, like, the most BS things. Like, the most silly things, like, ah, you're Hitler. You're just like Hitler. For, I don't know. I don't know, like some silly offense that they just don't like you. Or like they don't like you and they call you a Nazi. And how it's just like disvalues the things that happened back in the day. But actual like Holocaust. In Latvian it's like holocausts, I think, in Latvian. I'm so confuddled. But yeah, and stuff like that. And back in the day, I feel like when people treated the words more with respect, they wouldn't like call like random person Hitler, or like in arguments start calling each other like Nazis or Hitler just because the other person disagrees. Hello Night saw a video where a lady is offended because they display the remains of a lady she is genetically connected. Okay, interesting. How many generations back is she connected with this lady? Like, I wouldn't be okay if her tatas were showing. Cause like, I'm like, she is a lady. She needs to be treated with respect, okay? Just cover her. But like, if there's no tatas left and there's only like other mushy stuff remaining, like, that's inside the skin, I don't really mind. Like one of the first peoples in Americans. Okay, I don't think there's really much to be offended over there. I'm not sure if there's much left, you know, other than bones. Like, bones should be fine. You know, like, who has seen my bones? It's a skeleton they got from the tar pit. Why are we treating skeletons like they're how dare you show my ancestors' bones on TV? That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. Like, John's my best friend, and he's seen my what is it called, CT scan. Like I'm pretty sure like I had computer tomography. I don't know if that's how you call it. We just call it datortomografia, which is like a rough translation, Englishifying of the word. But I guess it's like CT scan or whatever. And then I've also shown him like my UGS ultrasound thing, because like I'm like, look, this looks like a frog inside me, and I'm just like showing it to him, like, look, John, there's a frog in my stomach, because it looked like a little frog. I'm like, look at this. And he did not see the frog, and I was disappointed. And then I was trying to gaslight him to believe me. That's a frog. It looks like a frog, okay? If anyone understands what Lamb is yapping about, please write into the show. Dang, how is she genetically connected to a 10,000-year-old skeleton? That's my caveman auntie. Please take down. Or I mean, how does she know? That's crazy. Yeah, like how does she know she's connected to her? Like, is she going by vibes? She definitely didn't put a frog up her butt, guys. I did not. I don't like things going up my butt. You should know, because I have had like a colonoscopy and a proctologist visit. I did not like it, but I'd choose that rather than the gynecologist or the urologist, okay? I have my tier list, but I would prefer my holes be untouched. And there's no way I'm putting up a frog up my butt. There's no way. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction of mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Was the doctor the frog? No, it was a lady. I went for a lady proctologist because in my head I'm like, if it's her fingers, they're most likely gonna be slimmer than a man's. So, you know. And also, ladies are more... Maybe, I wouldn't say more, like gentle with other ladies, because they can be kind of bitches, honestly. But like most likely, in like a fancy office with a lady doctor where I'm paying big bucks, she is gonna give me some respect in a very respect losing for myself area, environment, moment of my life. All I could think about was magic harp, honestly, when I was on the table and she was up my butt. Because I'm like wiggling around and I'm like, oh my god, I'm wiggling all around like a magic harp. But to be fair, that was me also with the urologist. But like I was wiggling way more because like the man had like a thing up my urethra and he was pumping it with water and I'm like, oh my god, is this a piss fetish? Am I getting forced into a fetish thing because of a doctor? Is this how it's meant to go? Because like he even asked like, do you need to pee? I'm like, yes. He's like, as expected, that's normal because I'm pumping you up with water. I'm like, bitch, I know. I don't need this question. I feel like I'm gonna burst. Well, did they buy you dinner first, at least? No, they did not. They didn't even hold my hand. They just went for it in a dark, dimly lit room, and I'm like, how are you able even to find a hole? Like, I have no idea. Maybe that's why it hurt so much, because they could not find a hole in the darkness. It was crazy. Okay, maybe TMI. Sorry, guys, TMI. But I'm pretty sure I've said the story before. Right? Like, take me out first or something. Literally! I was not expecting so much trauma from that visit. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. Honestly, I can't understand why they were feeling suicidal urges if they see the world like that. Because I've had sometimes like really bad fevers or like migraines or headaches, where it's just like, I want to kill myself so bad. And whenever someone starts speaking, it just like irritates me so much. Because in my head, they're speaking too much, even though they were like speaking at a normal speed. But in my brain, they're like, oh my god, can you just shut up or I'm gonna kill you and myself. I'm just gonna kill everyone. And I've had like some really bad migraines like that. She's not sorry. Don't believe her. Okay, I'm not sorry. I don't know what the sorry means. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. That's pretty much me. Unlike those headaches, like when I have really bad headaches or when I'm really, really sick. Whenever the cause, the infected invariably attempts to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Plum is out there surrendering at doctor's appointments. Meanwhile, my doctor appointments of going to check out equipment for an at-home study. What do you mean equipment for an at-home study? What do you mean? When I'm up for too long, like 2 days or so, I get like that. Yeah, that's how I got in university too. Like one time, I was up like how many days? I did not sleep for 4 or 5 days. I can't remember how many. I think it was 4 days. Because I was studying for an exam. And I thought the best way to study for the exam I failed the first time was not sleeping and rereading the whole book and making notes and drinking coffee all the time. It was not my best decision. But I learned from the mistake. I never did that again. But like, oh my god, it was so bad. No wonder I failed the second time, because like my brain just went kaput. You're gonna lend me a monitor machine for a sleep study. Sleep study? Do you have bad sleeps? Is that why they need to be studied? Oh, it's kind of interesting. Research suggests that the target antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. Yeah, better than to just sleep, literally. I used to genuinely like think week is for the sleep is for the week. The week is for the sleep. Sleep is for the week. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. The only all-nighter I did was because my computer crashed and deleted my project. Oh no. That's so sad. Oh. At least these days it's less likely to happen unless you have like a potato and you're doing like big projects on it. No sleep for a week. Hell no. Well, to be fair, I did do that low-key, and I genuinely feel like I almost died. Like, not really. Like, I feel like I've died a few times almost in my life, but I guess the sleeplessness was not the thing that was like that close to death. I had to take a nap in my care afterwards. Yeah, that's good, Alamy. I did a few all-nighters, bad idea. Yeah, I think I actually did one all-nighter last year, even though I had a job. I think something made me so mad right before bedtime I could not fall asleep. Like, I was so upset about something. It was like an acquaintance that pissed me off so bad I could not sleep. And that's why I really hate being upset about something. Like, it was an online acquaintance or something, and I was so mad. I was thinking it over, and like, my brain gets so bad. This is why I tell people not to DM me after 10 p.m. If they're like a person that I know they're gonna try to piss me off sometimes when they please, and then they don't follow the rule, then they piss me off, and I'm like, motherfucker. And then I just like followed some of my friends' suggestion. Oh, Flam, you should just stay up all night, because like it's already 4 a.m. Like, what are you gonna do, sleep? Like, I could try sleeping, but then I literally stayed up all night, worked my day at work, and went back and actually like fixed my schedule because of that. Like, my friends who are a bit younger than me, they're like, yeah, this is a self-restart, Flam. You're just gonna feel restarted. And while my grown-up friend is like, this is bullshit. Sleep is necessary. You should go sleep, Flam. But then I followed the young one version, but it helped me, you know? It helped me reset my sleep, honestly. But I will never do that again. Not during a work day. I think I've only ever done that on weekends these days as a working adult. Very rare times. Very rare times, but it always happens in November or December. Most likely December for making gifts. Plum has grown-up friends. Well, I wouldn't say they're grown-up. They're like above 30, so I just call them grown-up. But they're not always grown-up, you know? Hard reset. Yeah, it's like a factory reset. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have to continue my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Honestly, Fi's like, yeah, my Latin is shit. This seems like a personal entry while it's just like talking about a bunch of scientifical, mathematical shit. Hard reset hag friends? No, they're men. They're men. I don't really know any woman online that's older than me. Because, like, these are online friends, guys. Like, generally, I don't have any in real life friends. I'm trying to make connection with my Ukrainian coworker. Since we're gonna hopefully go eat some mochi. Gonna maybe play Minecraft, but I low-key don't want to be the third wheel to her and her boyfriend. So I need to rally up some coworkers for Minecraft. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with a constant buzzing of flies. At times their swarms are so thick that when one passes it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who have survived the outbreak have been locked away by government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race, and we sure do hope they start fucking. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Weren't you going to mini golf? Oh yeah, I actually went to mini golf. I forgot that I didn't tell you guys. I went to mini golf with my current department. It was fun. Even though like I had like a low-key anxiety panic attack right before we were gonna go to mini golf, and I'm working, I'm sitting and working, they order pizza, and like, I don't think they ordered anything for me, which is fine, but they kept offering me, and I'm not sure why, it just spiked my anxiety, because I have to reject it, and like, I don't know why, no, actually I know, my periods are coming around the corner, like, I'm pretty sure they're starting tomorrow, so my anxiety, my stress levels, and my emotional levels just heightened so bad. And I was already on the brink of tears that day for no reason other than my periods are around the corner. So that just pushed me around the corner, and I'm like, just hold it in, Flam, just hold it in, Flam. I want to cry, but just hold it in. Then they start offering me pizza. I'm like, no, and I just want to cry. And I'm like, maybe, I feel so shit. Goddamn, I feel so shit right now. I can't breathe. I want to cry. I'm gonna cry if I go to the mini golf. I'm gonna die. Gonna die and stuff like that. And I'm like, maybe I should just go home. Maybe I should tell my work mom I can't do it. I feel sick. I'm sorry and stuff like that. And then I just like carried away my stuff to my shelf away, and I just went to like not really sit down on the toilet. I just like went to the bathroom and crouched down on the floor like Slavic squat style, holding my knees, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I cried a tiny bit. It's like, you know, how you open bubbly drink, and then the foam and the gas comes out, and you sip off the foam and then close the bottle, you know? That's what I did with my emotions. I let some foam out of my eyes, and then I felt a tiny bit better, like I could manage, like I let out a few tears, so I'm like, okay, now I'm not gonna start crying. I can maybe manage this. Maybe I can manage this. And I did. I did manage it. We went to mini golf. I felt better. I'd hit some pretty nice holes also. Like, I didn't do anything like in one hole. We got split in teams of 4 and one team was 3 people. And then the perfect score they had was 42. I got 68, which was pretty decent for a rookie. Are you the blue Fanta? I wish I was the blue Fanta. I'm gonna try locating the blue Fanta in Latvia, honestly. I'm curious. I really want to taste it now. But yeah. She did some nice holes. I sure did. I shot my shot in those holes. There were like some of the holes that were so hard to hit though. Because they were like finicky. But the funniest thing is I hit the hardest ones like really good. Like if it wasn't for my first fuck up for this like loop-de-loop, you know, like it's like a circular thing that goes like in a loop, like a roller coaster. And if I hadn't fucked up the first shot, I would have like gotten it in one hole. Because like I made it slide the proper way. Everyone else was like doing some weak ass shots, you know, and like dropping it in like in a cheaty way. I went the hard way, you know. There wasn't a windmill hole, sadly. I was expecting a windmill hole. That's like how I always see mini golf because of American movies. I was expecting a mini golf thing, but they had a Ferris wheel thing. They had a Ferris wheel hole. And I'm like, oh shit, it's like the 18th one. Do I have to hit it in one of the Ferris wheel cabins and make it go around or whatever? No, it's stationary. They just had some like annoying holes to hit through to the main hole, and like none of us could finish it from my group. But yeah, it was fun. I had fun. And it's kind of funny that like my coworker that I hadn't spoken too much with, but like she's cool. She's really cool. I like her. She seems like she'd be cool person to talk to. And like she's like, oh my god, Flam, you're hitting in the difficult ones in so little. And because I kept like getting the difficult ones with like on the contraption in the first go, and I was just missing all the like easy ones, like all the easy baby ones. I'm just missing them. It was so funny. Have you ever watched Happy Gilmore? I have not. What is Happy Gilmore? I've heard of it. I just need images to see. Happy Gilmore. Oh, okay, this guy. I don't think I've seen it. It was in my birth year, 1996. Damn. But yeah, it was fun. I liked it. And the funny thing is, when we were mini golfing, it was like 6:30 p.m. The last time I had eaten was like 12:30 p.m. And I had not eaten until 8 p.m. Okay. I decided to get an alcoholic beverage because like 2 of the girls were getting, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reward myself because I was an emotional mess before and I feel better and I just kind of need a drink. I got a drink, like some sort of Aperol drink. It was nice. It tasted good. And I drank it too fast, and then I'm like, oh, I'm feeling woozy. And then I was trying to find my way home, and I'm like, there are so many tram tracks. Which way is my way? I was so confused because I'm like, I know this place, but I don't know this angle. Like, which angle is my angle? And then I'm like looking at this like mall, and I'm like, is this the right one? No, it's not. My head hurt. And then I just go around looking at like the tram sheets of table sheets. Not table sheets. It's like the table for the tram times, and I'm like, is this it? No, it does not have my stops and stuff like that. I was like, I was so tipsy from that one drink because I only had like freaking eaten at like 12:30. It's like crazy. There's a second movie out. Dang, it's about a hockey player who has to become a golfer to save his grandma's house. Wait, actually, it sounds familiar. I might have seen this as a kid. You ever just look at images on the internet, fellas? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I fall into rabbit holes by accident, honestly. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
How long were you searching for your stop? I was searching... Well, to be fair, it's not that big of a thing to, like, walk around, but I'll be honest, it was 5 minutes. Because there were, like, 4 separate terrain tracks, and I'm like, which way is going which way? And there is one for one tram, then there's another one for another tram for some reason, because, like, usually they're on the same tram tracks when I am usually going into the stop, but this time they were separate, and I'm like, which ones are mine? Which way is the real way? But it took me like 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I'm not sure actually, because I had to walk because my phone was almost out of juice, and I'm like, which way is the right way? Tasukete kudasai. Plum was playing Exit 8 in real life. Yes, that was. It was tough. I thought about asking for help, but then I'm like, no, it's too dark. I'm gonna ask someone help, and then they're gonna try to get me in their car or something. It's gonna be crazy. My luck, Flam's luck at night is not good. That's odd that you can just walk to a different line. Yeah, there's like one stop nearby usually. Like, the stops are very nearby for the to one way and to the other way if it's the same tram. But they're in the one connection part. In that one, like, crossroad. There's 2 roads intertwining the crossroad. There's like 2 tracks that are separating, not 2 but 4 tracks separating. Like, what the fuck is happening here? But they're each on their own side, and they're like a bit further distance away, or like on a different street, and I'm like, oh my god, where do I go? You should just do all of them, then jump to the right timeline. True, I wish I had that. I wish I was a jumper between the timelines.
What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when the journal was written. Honestly, guys, I haven't talked to my mom a few days. I've not even shown her that I'm alive, but she has not even messaged me like, are you okay, honey? Are you alive? This is how much my mom cares about me. I tell you, it's tough. Tough life to be Flam. The youngest child, the unwanted child, man. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Excelavir that cures it.
But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. Your mom trusts you to be a 20-year-old adult. Yes, but, you know, you gotta worry about your children, supposedly. Especially when your child is prone to dying, like me. Today, I'm feeling like I might die a tiny bit because I'm also having like a weird shakes and trembles today, but like, it's okay, I'll survive. It's fine. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
No year. Well, there's no way it was written this year. I'm having a stupid headache now, though.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
True, there is inconsistency. Also, I'm like, are these the chills or is this just my apartment being cold? You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters. Also, it seems like maybe 2 of my coworkers, or maybe even 3 coworkers, had COVID, but 2 of them did not check the test, and the 3rd one has not said anything if they had COVID or not, so maybe they did not check either. So I'm also a bit worried about that. A bit worried because I also am planning to have a vacation from 6th to 10th October, and I did take that one so it's easier for my Spooktober streams, so I can also like go outside, breathe air, touch grass, which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Possible? But Quark's being infected, right?
Then maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute.
Why are they talking about Radical 6 anyways? It was in the journal Sigma found in the laboratory, and it was in Latin, and Phi deciphered it, so now they're like getting some lore about Radical 6, how it lowers your brain's speed, and then everything else around you speeds up, and then you just kind of want to kill yourself because of the too much information into fast of a time going into your brain, and you're like, oh my god, this is too much, I'm overwhelmed, I'm gonna kill myself. Kind of relatable, honestly.
If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense.
Also guys, yesterday I was talking to one coworker, we were going home to a bus together, and she's like a nice coworker, she's like very nice coworker, but she's not part of this internet culture, internet lingo or whatever, and I made a stupid edgy joke that I only made it with my Norwegian course people, because like we all made the same stupid joke about like, oh yeah, I wish it was me dying now or something like that, you know? Or like yes, like I don't want to always die, just sometimes, you know, or something like that. I don't know, it was like some sort of a joke to that kind of degree, you know, stupid edgy stupid joke, and I made it around her and she did not get it. She just like, huh, and just like moved on. I'm like, oh, shit, why did I make that joke? I got too comfortable because of my other coworker who was from my Norwegian group, and he just makes me comfortable because we have history of 8 months talking and being from the same area of Latvia, so we get each other jokes a bit more. So I'm like, oh shit, I made a stupid internet joke around this girl. God dang it. Only one to perish on weekends, holidays, and days that end with Y. That's actually kind of funny. The morphogenetic fields are like in the zone, guys. They're in retrograde or whatever people say. But like, one of my British friends were like, do you guys have any phrases in your languages that end like with the days that end with Y, like kind of phrase? And I'm like, no, I don't think we have that. Do you guys have that in like Russian or Espanol or any other language that anyone else might be speaking? I only want to be gone most times, not always. Exactly. When you use personality type. When you use personality type A with friend group B by mistake, pretty much that was that thing. Every day for me ends with Y. That's actually good.
Maybe we've been here for a long time.
But I'm like, I could not think of anything for Norwegian or Latvian, but I'm not sure about Russian phrases because I've not really learned much Russian phrases.
Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
It's every day, bro. Is Logan Paul and Jake Paul even still alive? What are they doing? Like, last arc I heard about them was one of the guys, I don't even remember who is who now, but the big bro got like a podcast, and the little bro is just like boxing everyone. My brain was busy making edgy jokes. Can you repeat the question again? I didn't get it. Too busy making edgy jokes. If you have a phrase like Alamy said here about only want to perish on weekends, holidays, and days that end with Y, aka and days that end with Y being like, do you have that in Espanol or Russian? Because like one British friend of mine asked me about that literally like yesterday or the day before. Crypto scams or something. One's getting sued and the other one is getting shit for being a shit boxer. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Like, I know, wasn't there like a big boxer dude that was like low-key paid to like lose to one of the bros or whatever? It was like the big guy. I don't think so. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Because to be fair, yeah, I feel like that does not exist in our languages. At least nothing comes to mind. Yeah. I feel like that, like, for it to be very similar for Russian stuff, like, your guys' days end in so many different ways, right? I know there's like Ponedelnik? Ponedelnik is like Monday, right? What was it? Do I get it right? Days in Russian. I know there was like Четверг? I think that was Thursday. Okay, let's see. I got it. Понедельник is Monday. Вторник is Tuesday. Среда? Was it среда is Wednesday? Четверг is Thursday. Пятница is Friday. Суббота is Saturday. And воскресенье is Sunday. My Russian pronunciation shit though. It's shit. Понедельник, вторник, среда, четверг, пятница, суббота, воскресенье. I really need to improve my pronunciation. Babushka, play a Russian accent, please. Here it is. Akira, just for you. Should you not be sleeping, Akira? I don't think so either on Spanish. Ah, okay. That's most of his pro batches. Alright. Right. It's only 11:41. Babushka. Oi. I may be old, but I'm not that old. It's not my fault, Akira, that you're like a fetus or something. You're a babu. It's not my fault that you're a babu. Don't call me a babushka. Okay, you can call me a babushka. I'll allow you. Oh my god. You're much younger than I thought. I thought you might be a bit older because it's been a while, but you're actually a babu. You're a babu. A baby. Goodness. In Spanish, most ends in E's and O. Yeah, in Latvian, everything ends with an A. Diena, which is day. So it's like pirmdiena, otrdiena, trešdiena, ceturtdiena, piektdiena, sestdiena, svētdiena. Everything is like first day, second day. It's like that kind of thing. Other than Sunday, which is like svētdiena, which means like holy day. Dude, I just remembered I'm 24. I'm still 20. You even wish me for my birthday, shh. Dang, Void grandpa. No. Void's also a babu, but he's like in kindergarten. Akira just popped out of the womb. That kind of babu. Yo, why is this spitting straight bars? I am Unk. But yeah, Norwegians have dag as day, dag. And dag is a day. But then they had, what did they have? Wait, what was Norwegian days? I know some of the days, but wait. What was Monday? Why am I so confused? No. It was Mandag. Monday is Mandag. Tuesday was Tirsdag? I think it was Tirsdag. Tuesday in Norwegian? It must have been tirsdag. Tirsdag, yes. Tuesday is tirsdag. Wednesday is onsdag. Thursday is torsdag. Friday is fredag. Saturday was lørdag. And Sunday was Sondag, I think, yeah. Guten Tag. Dog. Ikke dog, but D-A-G, dag. Tuesday.
It's all just speculation, but
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but Sundag. To be fair, the days of the Norwegians is based on the gods. Torsdag is like on Thor. Onsdag is with Odin, and then there was like some other gods. Two-dog. Two-dog is like, I don't know, a rapper. We were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
yeah.
And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they even know to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the Nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? This is 3Dog and you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. Actually, this low-key reminds me. I go to the women's toilet today and we have like radios in some of the toilets. And in the toilet on my new floor that I work in for my department, they do have the radio in the toilet. But I'm pretty sure anyone can like connect to the like speakers and put on their jam. So I walk in the toilet and I get low-key jump scared because it's like silent suddenly, and suddenly like a man's voice says, "Welcome to Tuna." And I got so scared, and it just goes on loop. Because like I just suddenly hear a random man's voice in the toilet, and then it's just like silent. "Welcome to Tuna." I'm like, "Excuse me, why are we welcoming to Tuna?" And it just like keeps on going. It was so weird but funny. Red dog, blue dog. Why is the radio inside of the toilet? Shouldn't they like put it on the wall or something? Not inside the toilet, it's in the ceiling. Speakers are on the ceiling, you know, attached to the ceiling. But like you can hear it in the toilet. Okay, John? Stop being so anal about it. Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from the pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
Were you scared shitless? Well, when I heard "welcome," I was like, oh my god, a man in the ladies' bathroom saying welcome. I'm terrified. But then I heard it's from the radio, like, what the fuck? And then I just was taking a pee and I just heard so many "welcome to Tuna." And I'm like, what the freak? See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions.
That is
I
true.
think we should see if we can find anything else.
But to be fair, I was shitless before I take morning poops. I'm a morning pooper. What about you guys? I like to take my poops in the morning so I don't poop at work, because I hate pooping at work. Because I have this thing where I just like to go wash off after a pooper. Just saying. Is it TMI? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But a healthy poop is a good poop, and I barely get healthy poops. I don't know what's wrong with my stomach, other than IBS, apparently. I had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. What's the poop, doc? Please. Please, Akira, it's natural. Everyone poops. Are you trying to tell me you don't poop, Akira? Everyone poops. And my life is a bit rotating around poop, because I'm like, when will I get the perfect poop? I'm an evening kind of person. Ah, okay, that's interesting to me. I thought girls don't poop. Yeah, Akira, I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. I have developed enough so I can poop. Because, you know, sometimes you gotta purify all the shit that happens to you, you know? Body needs purification, and the best way to do it is pooping. Not through like detoxing or whatever, or like the crazy BS they're selling you online. It's more like you eat fiber, detox from all the crazy shit you gotta live through as a woman. Well, it's not just a woman, like men also have the crazy shit to go through, you know? And then we just detox with like a good old poop, if it's a good old poop, but if it's not a good old one, it might be just like a really bad one. I hate the really bad ones, and most of my poop experiences are the bad ones. Sometimes I get like the perfect healthy poop, and I'm like, yes, I did it, team, I did it. The boss makes $1 and I make a dime, so I love shitting on company time. That's actually a nice tune, sentence, phrase, whatever. I like John. Also, only home. Pooping on company time is crazy. Yeah, I prefer home as well. Yeah, I once had like the big poops at a shopping center, and I felt so bad after. And I just like hate pooping outside of my home. It's so bad. And to be fair, even if I need to poop outside of my home, I'm gonna hold it in. I am gonna clench so hard and just keep it in until I get home. Cause like, goddamn, I ain't pooping outside. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You could tell me about Quark later.
Oh, dang. And with that, I was gone. She ran away like a storm. She was gone. Man, now he's a loner. Oh no. I'm blinking. I am winking all the time. Something's in my eye. I think it might be because like the light is reflecting from my eye. That's why. I let out a long tired sigh and started off towards the infirmary. My boss kept getting locked inside the toilet. Wait, what? How did that happen? Is it one of those like turny locks where they get stuck or something? That's so funny to me. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
Sleepy boy. Mind if I have a look?
Go ahead.
I think I'm transferring you my eye squeezing up from cutting onions right now. Toilet bound. It was a lock issue. Okay. It wasn't a skill issue, but it was a lock issue. How long it took for them to like fix the lock? Cause like it's not. It's kind of weird if your boss keeps getting stuck in the toilet. I made my way around the partition to the side of the Quark's bed. To be honest, only in potty time do I get the best idea. To be fair, true. When your pants are off, you're sitting and squeezing one out, the best ideas come to you. That's like pretty much how I have my ideas for streams sometimes. You get the enlightenment. He called maintenance to let him out and they opened the door, no issue. Okay. But like, did they test it on the inside? Is it like, okay, is this stuck? What's getting stuck here? What is the thing that makes it stucketh? The journal and the thing Pi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine and Quark's. We went through 3 versions of logs. 3 versions? What do you mean 3 versions? Did he just keep getting locked? Is someone like playing tricks on your freaking boss? Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suicide. Suicune! I can say Suicune! Because like Loki, I used to pronounce Suicune as suicide. From Pokemon. The journal was telling the truth. Then as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Our question was, why did you choose to be locked in? He's a cop. He carries a gun. Oh my god, that's actually true. That's actually true. That's kind of funny. Oh my god. Honestly, with a boss like that, you're never gonna be bored, you know? Or perhaps you just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with Xavier. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it and I gave it to him like some dumbass. If he wanted to get it back, Clover and I wouldn't have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was, then, what to do? I sacrificed myself to save Quark? Or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint I almost didn't hear it. Grandpa. He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die even for a minute was pathetic. There was only one choice. There had only ever been one choice. Until Flam like a maniac presses betray. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. I had to die.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded...
Yes.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
I'm going. I'm worried about Quark.
Makes sense.
Solo. If you don't vote,
I'll automatically ally.
Aww.
I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice would betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round.
Wow, he's much more chiller here.
I'd just be voting ally anyway.
When everyone is up against Sigma, it gets like rowdy. But like everyone else towards everyone else is like, oh, yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left.
Oh, okay, Alice does have one
If I
BP.
pick Betray and they chose ally, a killer. I'm not so desperate to escape.
Why do I feel the wind on my feet? Just a chill guy sometimes. I'm not desperate to escape.
And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind.
He did try to push Quark through alone. I'm not sure why he did that, because like Quark was with Radical 6, right? And he probably knew it, because seems like he knows Radical 6. So he just pushed him through the door, doomed everyone else, and Quark probably self-deleted after. Why am I looking at math? I'm not sure. Why are you looking at math?
My vote's the same either way.
It's just part of the AB. Part of the prisoner's dilemma. Temio's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Oh yeah, guys. Have you ever thought about like wanting to be HR? Like one of the people who's like very nice, she's very nice and stuff. And she mentioned she wants to be HR, and to me that's like a big shocker, because I'm like, who the hell wants to be HR? That's so crazy to me. Like it's something incomprehensible for me that I'm like, huh? You want to be HR? You're crazy. You're crazy. And like we all just like finished Norwegian courses pretty much, and I'm like, you're thinking about HR already? Oh my god. I don't want to be HR. Yeah, Boyd, you're normal. You're normal. But I guess it does need a drive to be HR, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be HR. Crazy. Your conversation transitions are crazy. I thought you were about to ask, did anyone ever want to self-delete? What do you mean? I would never ask that. That's so inappropriate. I ask inappropriate questions all the time, but I'm not gonna stoop down to that level. HR is fun because you can fire people. No, man, it's not fun. It seems fun, but I just don't want to do it. I know you have to do like so many leadership courses. Then you also have to like be like the MVP of the company's methodologies, and I hate that. Hate that. Like, I wouldn't mind hosting like events and stuff, because like I've been considering like maybe I could host something cool for the company or something like that, because I know they do offer you money for like the events if you want to host it, and if there's plenty of people who want to do it. Like, I've been thinking of maybe I could host a volleyball club, which could happen. Like, I would like have to figure out a teacher. And I feel like my manager, my new manager, she loves volleyball, and her husband's a volleyball teacher, but like I'm pretty sure they're too busy. They have like these like teenager kids, or like one like kid and one teenager, so it's crazy and busy time for her. I also heard you gotta be people's person. Oh yeah, you definitely have to be people's person. But Loki, no like how to say, no cap to my HR. I don't know how to say, like, no shade towards my HR, but like I do think they are people's persons, but also like sometimes I feel like they're awkward, and that makes me like feel kind of okay, like they are awkward, they're just like me, they're awkward. Because like I've had like dealings with most HR in my office apparently, and apparently that's weird. I'm not sure why, because like I thought all the Norwegian groups had the same treatment, but like I guess with HR, I just, me and some other coworkers from my Norwegian group ended up just kind of getting roped into some HR things that I wanted to test or something like that or whatever. And they're like, hey, you want to help test this out, or want to help with this, want to help with that? And so like I kind of know HR kind of, and they know me by my face. So I'm like, okay, and sometimes when they don't need anything from me or need to ask for my help, and we like see each other, it becomes awkward because they don't really say hi and I don't say hi. We just look at each other and it's like confused look at each other with like a weird facial expression, and then we just don't say anything. Like sometimes I say, oh, hello, shy me, hello, like hello. I'm so awkward, but they're so awkward too. Promote the stream. You'll be like Toby from HR, the Office reference. Oh, that one. I might actually take care of course.
You worry about yourself.
Let's go. Okay. Dune and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving 10 Miyoji and Quart behind. Since we have to finish the stream in 30 minutes, I am obviously gonna choose Ally to die. When we go to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Oh. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
He's already in there hiding. Now I wonder, was it like the thing in every route? Which route did Dio go into? Was he threatening someone else? Was he threatening someone else in a different route? Because I know he was staying locked in the AB room alone before the thing started. They're all closed. When we came in here before, the one of the far right was open.
And that would mean
that he went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been worried I might try and take the accelerator from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. I'd made up my mind to choose Ali no matter what, but I went in to vote alone to make sure he couldn't vote Betray. That would be actually kind of cool. Actually, wait, no. Dio was with me, so he's a solo. A part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio. He dropped his guard. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get a chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
Right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Oh, that's cute.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Only that's why.
As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
That laugh, that's so creepy, Kay.
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself.
True.
Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Ooh, okay, okay. What's up, sus boy?
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
So weird, Kay. What's going on?
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continues briskly towards the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard bye. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Hey, what the fuck? You were meant to be like the Iron Man, but softy. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from left. The Egyptian lady, wait, I know her. Yeah, she's Alice. I'm pretty sure you also were there when Luffy was streaming this on Sav's server.
I hope Alice is going to
Wasn't she Reese's waifu or something? Could be, honestly. Could be Reese's. I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Just get in there and vote.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off at a trot towards the second room from the right and were soon out of sight inside it. Alright, Laura, time for us to go.
Okay, right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. Okay, let's get it done. Let's ally and die. That area is full of politics now. I'm scared to go there. What do you mean full of politics? Is any of the old folk there, actually? MFW2 Milkman Go comedy. Oh shit, I can... Oh. Can I already choose? Oh.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's going to betray.
You really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way!
I do love that if I choose betray, most likely Chloe's gonna be like, but I thought you had balls of steel. I thought you would die for Quark. Even though like now she's like, no, don't die. Don't do it.
He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
And that's what we're going for, baby. Well, what about you?
Huh?
You got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chooses ally and we choose betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up.
Pretty sure you realize this because Alice most likely told you, Chloe, you gotta get 9 BP so you can escape.
I'm just trying to tell you that Dio was going to pick betray.
There's only political
That's who
talk
he
there with
is.
old people, I guess. Are they old people that I know? Or is it like completely new people? Last chance to leverage a romantic moment with Chloe. No. And I'm trying to tell you, now that I made up my mind. Wait, this... I low-key thought, is that like, whatchamacall? The thing, a handcuff. Like, she looks like she has a handcuff on her arm, but it's, I'm pretty sure it's a bracelet. That's who I am. The only choice is ally. It's the only chance we have to get that medicine back.
Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice.
They're all wearing bracelets, fam. SMH. Not like that kind of bracelet. Look, it looks like a chain. It low-key just looked like freaking, like a handcuff to me for a moment.
I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Chloe darted past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backwards with all my strength. Sorry. Plum, that's a watch. I mean, the chain bracelet. Not that bracelet that has tuberculin and sopril beta. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
She is right. Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this. I don't want you to die.
Why not all of a sudden?
Seconds
Press ally Sigma. Press it. I will. I will. Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3,
2, 1. Sigma man moment. Ally. Time to die, bros. Wonder how tuberculin's gonna feel in my veins.
of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex.
Okay, shut up. I'm done with you, robot. Clara and I stopped out of the AB room. Actually, talking about artificial intelligence, it's driving me insane. Like, people are so obsessed with it. I only use it as a venting buddy at this time, and sometimes I just throw ideas, and sometimes it gives me like a little extra idea I can use for something. But I'm like, ugh, like, why are people... Like, LinkedIn Learning has a bunch of things about, oh, do you want to learn how to write AI prompts? And I'm like, why is it always about prompts? Why is everything and everyone a prompt now? It's literally everything like, you should learn how to use AI at work. You should learn how to use prompts for AI, blah, blah, blah. And the funny thing is, I could use like AI stuff for like work, but like I can't because I'm not allowed to put confidential info I get from like other people in like in like the AI tools, obviously. Because it'd be like a GDPR breach, and I'm like, come on. Yeah, AI bubble, everyone is so freaking obsessed. And I'm kind of scared to talk about my like not approval of using AI for our work. I hate it. I hate it. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words aren't necessary. Like, I try to bring up my dislike for it in a professional, nice way, but also at the same time trying to show like, oh yeah, I support your views and whatever. Even though I'm like, no, stop it. ChatGPT, can you transfer this company's money to me without trees? That would be funny, actually. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
Pretty sure if I chose Betray now, she'd be like, Sigma, you said you would choose Ally. How dare you not die for Quark? You said you would. You're not a man of your word. Even though now she's like, Sigma, no. Plum's definitely gonna date an AI. Maybe, but like at this point, I feel like I know I say this a lot. I feel like I have this weird thing. Maybe I shouldn't say all of it that happened in the past, but like I have this weird thing where I used to not understand that I actually like needed physical contact, aka hugs. I genuinely just love hugs. I don't care about nothing else. I like hugs. But now I'm just like looking for perfect hugs because nobody can hug me like one other person did, and I'm like, huh, there's nobody to hug. Because in Latvia, nobody fucking knows how to hug. They're awful. They're awful at hugging. They're so bad at hugging. And that's why I didn't know there can be good hugs that actually feel nice. So I'm like, Latvians just suck at hugging. That's all there is to it. But yeah, And also did not understand that I needed to go out and hang out with people because I like that. Actually, describe the perfect hug. I don't know how to describe it. It's like just a vibe, or like the person that is giving the hug is like very like relaxed. It feels natural. They're not stiff. I guess. I'll also get kind of warm because I don't think Latvians are warm. Like, it's kind of funny, but yeah, I don't feel like Latvians are warm. Whenever I've hugged a Latvian, it's always cold, stiff, and feels like depression. But like, when a foreigner has hugged me, it's always like usually like warm and like natural, and it's like, oh, this feels nice. This feels nice. This is giving me endorphins. But like Latvians are so stiff, and their facial expressions are awkward. Like they're like, I don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Why are we doing this? Just to be polite, I guess. I don't know. Like nobody wants to be involved in that hug, especially between women. But I feel like that's just me and other women, because other women seem to hug each other like very happily, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why do you not want to hug me? Like, if you don't want to hug me, you don't have to hug me, you know? I'm not demanding a hug. You're the one giving me a hug. And then you make an awkward facial expression. So, like, if you don't want to give me a hug, you don't have to give me a hug, woman. Okay? Like, I get it. I'm abnormal as a person. Like, you don't need an excuse or something, or you don't have to force to hug me. But, I heard somewhere that there is more women in Latvia than men. I'm not even sure about that, honestly, and I don't care. Flam really is a cat. She's trying to steal your heat. Well, yeah, I kind of like that. I like to steal heat. But I was told that I'm hot as the sun, temperature-wise. Temperature-wise. And I remember in high school or like middle school, like my school friends used to use me like a radiator because I was I was hot temperature-wise. And all the Latvians are so cold and stiff, man. Why am I so warm and hot, you know? I can't help it. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Dun dun dun. Okay, Luna. Alice? Doko desu ka? Alice? Did Kay knock her out? Kay! Kay! Why did you press betray? I guess... What? Kay! You knocked out Alice, didn't you? You knocked out Alice. Oh no. I guess Kay also... Like... The only way you can be like, oh yeah, Kay did the betray because he knew Dio would betray and Sigma would ally and he would die, so I'm just gonna escape Dio just to like blah 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 blah.
Results from round
Kay,
two
you
of the Apodex
motherfucker.
game will now be displayed. Please.
-1.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Yeah. Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic sopril. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Gentlemen, synchronize. Your death watch is spiked.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
All the girls all over Sigma.
Sigma!
Okay too? Maybe Kay is a girly too.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! It's death o'clock. Oh my god, you make me remember the thing I sent you today. Like, it was an Instagram post, which was like a screenshot of Reddit. Like, am I the asshole kind of thing? I don't think I can show it on here, otherwise it's gonna like expose my face. Wait, let me check. It's probably inappropriate to read it out loud, but you know, I've already talked about poop. There's nothing worse than that, I would say. Oh wait, that's r/relationships. Boyfriends, 28M, Watch King Hasby, 26F, feeling uncomfortable. My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and for the most part, it's been a happy relationship. Within the past year or so, though, things have taken a weird turn. It all started one day when he told me I should start wearing old watches because he found it sexy. I didn't want to judge him because he went along with my food kink, celery up ass, etc. She said it so casually. Like, he went along with my food king, celery up ass, etc. So I started wearing them occasionally. I would catch him looking at it during smacks, but I didn't mind. It then evolved to him saying before he climaxed, "What time is it? What time is it?" I would say, "Come time." Then he would ejaculate over my wristwatch. This continued for some time. At first, I thought it was cute, but then it kept progressing. And then it stopped. It just got left at the cliffhanger. So, you know, it doesn't end at celery. I wonder what else. I'm sorry, Sign, for traumatizing you, but it was killing me. It was killing me how casual she's like, yeah, like, my boyfriend's weird watch king. It's like so weird. Yeah, but like, I just went along with it because he's fine with my food kings, which is celery up the ass. I'm like, I feel like the celery up the butt is weirder. Because first of all, are you wasting that celery? Really, in front of my macaroni? Well, come on, you're my viewer. You have to have a strong stomach to watch me. That's so good. Oh my god. Well, with Flam around, you're gonna like have like stomach immunity with all the shit I talk about randomly. But I still can't get over the celery up the butt. I'm like, do you eat the celery after? Or like, do you just waste a piece of celery? Like, what's this shit? I groaned, and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. That's one way to get fiber. That's also true. I guess if you don't like to eat it, you might as well absorb it with your butt. The full flamella experience. Oh my god. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last... Oh, he sees him normally. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours.
She said shit. What? When did I say shit?
Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care, just hand me the medicine, motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
We found Axtelavir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you. Gimme. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Axtelavir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably, Exdalavir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. She has no pockets. The only pocket she has is the freaking bra top. Let's be real. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay? Sigma!
When they only care when you're about to die, man. That's kind of like a big blow, man.
Sigma!
I guess this is it. Yes, we remember. It's very trendy. No, that skirt has pockets. Wait, weren't they like mini shorts though? Do you think a woman's skirt would have pockets, tell me? Do you know what's wrong with my jeans? I have like 3 pairs of jeans and none of them have functioning front pockets. They're fake. I only have back pockets, but they're also uncomfortable. They're also uncomfortable if I want to put something in there. Well, he betrayed you, but at least gave you the medicine that is true. She has the pocket under her skirt. What do you mean? I don't have a pocket under my skirt. What do you mean? 9 minutes. When the soap was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. Why'd you get them? Because women's pants don't actually have normal functioning front pockets, I'll be honest. Only like my old pants have like any functioning front pockets. In the modern days, I don't know why, but they just like sew in the pockets for the aesthetic. They are not actually meant for function. And like a lot of men did not believe me until I showed them my pants. I'm like, hey, look at this trick. I can't freaking stuff in my thumb in this pocket because it's shut down because there is no fucking pocket. It's crazy, honestly. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. That's why you accessorize with a tool belt. Honestly, maybe I need a Batman tool belt. That would be cool. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. So many pockets and hooks. I want all the hooks. That would be so cool. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Oh, I know. My jean jacket pockets are fake, but I just don't get why people buy those. Yeah, I almost bought like a jean jacket with also fake pockets. But then I got like this jean jacket that has like 2 real pockets on the like outside. But because of the outside pockets, I low-key have like 2 inside pockets, but they're not really like trustworthy because there's like a hole at the bottom. Like the very bottom is closed because of the jean jacket, but like one of the vertical things only has like maybe like a 5-centimeter hole, but I still stuff my phone, my verification cards, some other things in there, like a comb, lip balm, hand cream, my bus pass, my something else, like gum, maybe a snack too, I don't know. Also my eye drops. I carry everything in those pockets. Oh my god. They're so comfy though, like I just put it in and I'm just like one of those drug dealers. I could like open up, do you want something? I have a snack in my pocket. Who is jean jacket? I mean jean jacket, like the material of a jean. And it's a jacket. This guy. Or get cargo shorts. I've never had cargo shorts, honestly. I'm never getting pocketless stuff again. I feel you, Boyd. I feel you. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. I just need to manifest. Think, think, think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There has to be an answer. Is it a to be continued? To be continued! At least it kind of matched the title I was going for, aka Dio freaking betrayed us, and I'm still amazed. We've played 25 hours. We don't have a proper ending yet. It's insane. To be curied. Actually, that's cute, Koopa. That's good. To be curied. I appreciate that joke. But yeah, okay. Okay, I should probably get ready to get going. Get going? Where am I going? I kinda need to test my crisp again. Are you moving or are you not? You're so bad at this game. I just keep getting to be continued. Loki, I googled them like which path should I take to get an ending, and they're like, play it at your own speed. Don't follow guides, just follow your heart. And I'm following my heart, and all I'm getting is bad endings left and right, and also to be continued screens. Out of the 25 hours, how much is Yap? Actually, you're right. I Yap so much. Okay. Crisp of enlightenment. Are you moldy or are you not? This seems fine. Was it just a Coca-Cola? What about this crisp? Was it just the Coca-Cola? What the heck? What is wrong with Coca-Cola? I'm never getting Coca-Cola again. This game is only 40 minutes long and 40 minutes long and 25 hours of Yapella. Okay, I see how it is. You beat the last game in like 9.9 streams. You're already on 11 with no endings on this one. Don't even talk about it. I'm so bad at this game. But like, wait. Check. We have gone down like a few branches already. We could get like a bad ending here, I'm pretty sure. Should I just stick to one branch? But I feel like I need to go through multiple branches to get more answer for these. Wait, already 11? Time goes flying. But real question, are you enjoying streaming it? Yes, I am. I love this game. I love Zero Escape series other than the third game. So I enjoy it. Your tongue got used to the mold. It did not, because I did not eat the crisps anymore. But I did stop drinking the Coca-Cola. I'm looking at you, Coca-Cola. I will never trust you again until maybe 5 years later. But yeah. What happened with the endings on the left? There was a bad ending here, because here I think it was the lunar ending, right? Oh wait, no, this was the lunar ending. No, these are the lunar endings, I think. What's this? AB after. I wish they told me. There was like a puzzle we had to solve here, but we did not have the password, so we could not continue. Luna, game over 1. Okay, so this was the Luna game over where we like... I think, yeah, we pressed betray and we got a game over ending for Luna. Not sure what happens here. I think you can choose green door. Oh, this one was with Alice, Luna, and Sigma. I think it was Luna here, but I know there was Alice in there. And here, I can't remember who we could have gone in here. And here, I think this was Tenmyoji. This was Luna. We were with Phi. I can't remember who we could have gone with. K? Maybe K. Oh, actually, this was after. Here we had to choose between... I wish they told me with what people I was here. Infirmary. This was the Tenmyoji route. This was the Luna route. And then this one would be, Quark was with Dio. Kay was with Clover. Oh, this would be the Alice one. Okay, so this would be the Alice one. That's how you know she's becoming a real streamer. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I try to do at least one room per game, or like one AB game. To be fair, I did fail at doing a room this stream. I was hoping we'd get the AB game, we'd also get the room done, but I guess not, so whatever. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We can do this. You know, I just think that, you know, yapping and streaming the visual novel is kind of like better that way to like keep you guys entertained. Because you said chat. Oh my god, it's okay, we got to part 999. Yeah, that's true, we can go to 999. Just for Uchikoshi. But okay, guys, I'm gonna go relax, play Genshin, a tiny bit, like 10 minutes of Genshin. Get my raisins for tomorrow, because tomorrow you can get Flintz's talent books. So I'm raking up for my boy. And then next stream is gonna be on the 30th October. It's gonna be later than usual because of my doctor's visit. It's definitely gonna be just like Genshin for like 1 hour or something and yapping. It might be filled with tears or it might be filled with joy, we will see. But yeah, thank you for coming. Click the like button and all the other buttons if you'd like. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a nice weekend. And yeah, I hope we're gonna meet again. Have a nice plan. And yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday, I believe. On Tuesday, Governor. Okay, good night. Have a nice flam. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.